Playing games are fun, so shouldn't that apply to our finances? Money-saving challenges make the process of saving money less stressful and more motivational.
All right, as you just saw, Rubina is back for the latest edition of her Rubina to the Rescue series, sharing her money-saving challenges to kickstart our savings. Rubina, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And before we get to that, let's talk about the news from yesterday. The Bank of Canada, they like numbers, and apparently 5 is big for them because they kept the key interest rate at 5% for the 5th consecutive time. What does this all mean?
So they're saying that they're not ready to cut interest rates. So economists are predicting that we could see an interest rate cut as early as June. So it was really not expected that they would go either way, cut or hike. So this was on, as expected. But there is still, a lot of momentum going into the spring that there could be a rate cut. They've already indicated that things are moving in the right direction, and that would be great news for homeowners. Record number of mortgages coming up for renewal in the next year and a half. Fixed rate mortgages, so I'm sure they would appreciate a little bit of a rate cut.
Mm-hmm. All of us would.
Yeah.
Okay, we promised fun and games.
Yes.
Let's get to some games here.
Yes. So, when we think about money, it's just like anything else, like fitness, challenging yourself to do something kind of gets you into the mode. The first challenge that I really like is the 100 envelope challenge. So you essentially just go buy 100 envelopes from the dollar store. It's the only thing you're going to buy. You put 1 to 100 on them, and you put them in a bowl. You take an envelope out a day, whatever that envelope says, $5, $95, that's what you save. And at the end of the 100 days, you'll have saved more than $5,000. And really what it does is it shows you that if you consistently stay on something, that you can actually save quite a big sum of money. And yeah, the days where you pull out the 100 or the 99 is going to hurt.
Sure.
But the days you pull out $8, not a big deal. And it's easy to keep up with that kind of challenge.
Yeah, the day I pull up the 95 envelope, I might be asking my friend for a loan.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And that envelope may stay empty.
Yeah. Return to sender. All right, moving on. Next game is the Pantry Challenge.
Yes, something that I talk about all the time, using what we already have in our home. I'm doing this currently. There's 2 challenges in these challenges that we're going to talk about that I'm currently doing. So I'm doing the Pantry Challenge, and basically it's eating everything in your fridge, in your pantry, in your storage cabinet downstairs, whatever you have in your home, getting through all those crackers that are at the back of the shelf. I mean, it's March, so we're far from the holidays. After the holidays, I definitely do recommend a Pantry Challenge because we all have those bits and bobs hanging around. But we do go and we buy a bunch of stuff on sale, then we forget about it. And so right now, we're going to have a coconut curry tonight because I found some cans of coconut that are going to be expiring soon. So I'm going through that myself. And then what that does is that you go and then you can restock after that. It really helps you not waste food and not waste money.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Our next challenge is the Nospend challenge.
Yes, it's the Nospend challenge for 30 days, which I'm also trying to participate in. So it is essentially exactly what it sounds like. You take 30, 31 days, whatever you want, a month. You spend nothing except for on the essentials. So you can't go out for dinner. You can't go out to the movies. You can't buy new clothing. But if your parka rips and it's minus 20 outside, absolutely, you can go and buy a new winter coat. So you focus on the essentials. And really what that does is that it helps you get back to basics, play board games, have family over, go for nature walks. It really helps you understand that we can still have a lot of fun without spending a lot of money. And going into the summer where the kids are going to constantly saying, what? I'm bored. And we're constantly throwing money at them to get them out of that boredom. We can now sort of get some inspiration from this 30-day challenge of doing some things that don't cost very much money.
All right. And finally, you say decluttering. That's key as well. That can really be helpful.
Yes, and decluttering with a purpose. So decluttering is always good, getting things out of your home. It's easier to clean, less time. Time is money. But declutter and sell. So I would say I challenge you to find $1,000 worth of things in your home right now. Now, that may not be possible for some, but it's a goal. Maybe you could say 500, maybe you could say 1,500. So you could sell those things on many online retailers that are easy to sell. You could return stuff. So if you've got a present that you got at Christmas that you haven't used yet, that has a receipt that you could actually get cash back, I'd say go take it back and get that money. So whatever it is, you go through your closet, you go through your garage, you go through your basement, these usual places where we tend to store things, declutter, sell those items, and use that cash to pay down debt, go out for dinner after your 30-day no-spend challenge, whatever it is that you want to do, money that you didn't even know you had.
All right. Well, there you have it. I'm challenged.
Yes.
I'm ready to go. All right. Thank you, Rubina.
Thanks for having me.